Hi, my name is Anant Naidu, and today for my video I will be answering three questions. Today is February 14th, 2011, and we are going to be discussing chapter 6, or at least the beginning of it. For my first question, I'll be talking about what a network is. Basically, the definition that is given in the book for what a network is basically a collection of computers that communicate with each other over transmission lines. Basically, what that means is you can have more than one computer that can communicate in different ways other than ways that we are normally used to, internet, things like that. These computers are connected to each other in a way that you can send and receive files over the network, which is similar to the internet, but it is restricted to only the computers that are on that network. The internet doesn't have that restriction because you can talk to or communicate with any computer that is connected to the internet. So this network can be helpful in many situations, such as at the workplace or at school, places where you have a defined group of people that have computers, or a defined group of computers that need to be networked only within themselves. It can be very useful to have a network. For my second question that I'd like to answer is, what is a local area network? Basically, it's a network that involves computers or people in one designated area. It is computers that are connected at a single physical site. So, for example, our school could be a site where the computers are connected over a local area network, basically, which means that they are all connected within the campus boundaries, or a designated area that is chosen by the school itself. You can connect into that local area network and be part of that local area network, and therefore you will be connected to all the other computers that are connected in there. This is also known as a LAN, or LAN network. So what are the components of a local area network? There are a few components. The first thing that I'd like to talk about is the Ethernet protocol. The correct name, or the official name, is the IEEE 802.3. Basically, all devices on a network or connected to a LAN network have to use the same protocol. And one of the most popular ones that are used today for LAN networks is this one, the IEEE 802.3. The shorter name for that, or how it's more commonly known, is an Ethernet, or Ethernet. You may notice that on most computers nowadays they have an Ethernet port. Ethernet usually is referring to hardware that is used, which is the actual cord that can connect the computers to each other. That is one of the biggest components of a LAN network. You usually connect through that Ethernet port using an Ethernet cable. Usually those wires are made up of a UTP, or unshielded twisted pair cable. When you connect it into the port, the port usually consists of a network interface card, or an NIC. So basically you need those two components to be able, those are the hardware necessary to connect to a LAN network. Nowadays, those cords are still used, but more commonly used nowadays are wireless LAN connections. Basically, you still use an Ethernet port and cable, but those are connected to a wireless port. So basically, instead of you plugging your computer into the network is plugged into a wireless modem, and you can connect to the modem wirelessly. So essentially, you only need a lot less hardware when it comes to wiring to actually connect to the wireless LAN. which makes things a lot more easier, and your computer can be moving around in different places. So those are the components of a work in the area network, and that's my video for today. Thank you.